think I'm facing the right way. Hang on. Oh god, way too close. Way too close. Hi everybody. Hang on, I'm gonna like stand out of the way so you can just like look at it for a sec, you know? Can you hear me, by the way? I need to be like facing the camera a little bit more. You know what? Let's just do the default camera for now. Tanuki, thank you for the sub, by the way. 16 months, heck yeah. So, before we get started with today's Zenday, Benday, first off, can you hear the music? Or I should say the ambient sound. Tiletrin, thank you for the sub as well. Nothing like tranquil healing bowl sounds mixed in with the Windows ta-da noise. Benny, I don't speak German. I don't speak that. But hi to you too. So we're in a minute in. Let me just adjust the camera. So, hi everybody, welcome to a very tranquil, serene Sunday Bunday. Or should I say, Zenday, Benday? Zenday, what did I write? What did I actually fucking write? Zenday, Benday. I should have been Zenday, Benday. Oh well. Hi, I'm Cake, and we are not accessorizing today. We are, like, as you can see, no hat. That's right. You know what? Nah, man. Look at me. Let me see if I can hold the camera real quick. I'll move back. I am dressed for tranquility today. We are wearing pants. No accessories. I did keep the earrings in though because I didn't feel like taking them out. Also, I noticed that someone immediately did a bigger... We will do that real quick. We're going to start off with just gigantic boobs. Okay. And a wobble. And pants? Yes, we're doing pants. So, I do actually want to... Oh, the camera's here. Okay. There we go. I do actually want to show you around this world real quick. Because it is tradition... that every time I make a world, I have to stream in it, right? Like immediately, as soon as I can. The cheese store and the boobs, that's right. This is all about serene tranquility. Huge boobs. I promised myself, so here's the thing, when I had the stream planned, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be really calm. Right, I'm not gonna drink coffee. I'm not gonna do any caffeine. And then the first thing I do when I wake up is drink a cup of coffee like a moron. But that's okay, because I only had one. So, hello. But again, I want to show you around this world real quick. So let's go into first person. Do I have it set to look at me? That's right. Okay. So, I advertised this a couple days ago. And for the first time in a year, I actually made a new world. And the reason for that is because when I was at Trist's house, I was not sleeping well, right? His room was very hot. And I have trouble sleeping in general anyways. So, oh shit! Goomba, congratulations! Did you just hit your 1 year? Oh my god, Goomba's a floppy disk boy now. Congratulations, man. But anyways. So, I was having a pretty rough dream, right? I typically, I don't really have good dreams that often, and I was having, you know, a bad one that was typical, right? But in the middle of the stream, this place just kind of like opened up to me, right? It was in the middle of the area, and no, Foxy, that's not why. But anyways, oh, can you actually see my? No, I guess that's just me. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, so in the middle of this bad dream that I had, this area kind of just like opened itself up, right? And I walked in, and the bad stuff was still like behind me, right? It was kind of like faded in. Obviously, I wasn't gonna like model that, but anyways, in the dream, I literally like stepped. That's my boobs. Hang on, let's go flat for a sec so I can actually like show you my feet. Oop. Can you see my feet? No. Come on. I literally like stepped into the water, and I was just like, and then I got a little farther in, a little closer to the waterfall, and I'm like, this is where I need to be right now. And then I woke up, and I was like, I have to make this place. I have to make it real. It was... The fountain in the center was a little bit more elaborate than what I had. Also, hang on. I'll put him back. There we go. Boom. Oh yeah, no, there are water ripples. Let me show you real quick. So, we used a system... So if you can actually move the water around. It's very cool. Wasn't too hard to set up either. I'll show you around real quick. Yeah, I made this. This is my world. It's called Healing Pools. And it's based... I made it... It may look a little strange and kind of surreal, but that's because that's how I imagined it in my dream. So... we got a couple little pools here. They all have the same, like... stuff. But... really not much other than just this little dreamy area, right? We got another pool. I guess that's supposed to be a seat. I haven't sat in it yet. I don't know why there were these little bridges with arches or this little area, but this is the first time I'd ever used the Boolean tool. Like I said, I remember the fountain fixture being a lot more elaborate. But this is like a super simplified version of it. I definitely remember like a slide waterfall thing drizzling. Whoa! Sorry. I remember it drizzling over a ball. And I gotta say, I make a lot of worlds that are like comfy and tranquil and pretty liminal too. Like, I can't help myself. I make a lot of liminal worlds. But this one feels a little bit different. And I know this may sound corny as fuck, but there is something very, very, very comforting about this place. As if it literally pulled me out of something bad, right? Like, I ended a bad dream just being here. And I'm like, you know what? It would be a shame to not, like, let other people experience it. So, and it is in Community Labs right now, but you can search for it. Also, let me look at the chat again. It's a safe space. Yeah, no, that's the way it feels. Like, it I don't know, it was nice. I hung out here for like an hour yesterday, just like kind of sitting and chilling in it, right? Although the funny mint that I took, that was a little stronger than I thought, did not help. But it was very, very nice. I just kind of stared at the water. Also, is there like new stuff in like Twitch? Because when I was looking through some of the like rewards and stuff, there's like powered up or whatever. There's giant emote. Yeah, I was about to say, why am I so big in the chat. Oh, it uses bits. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play around with it a little bit more. Can you make any emote giant? By the way, I love the artwork you've been posting lately. They all look incredible, especially the ones of Cassie. Thank you. I, honestly, getting to go to Trist's house for a little bit and just kind of taking a break might have been exactly what I needed. It was a nice restart, you know, a nice refresher. Cause, oh yeah, I didn't even really, like, go into detail about the trip. I guess I can now. It's Bunday. So, oh, but before I start, I want to say Happy Father's Day. I don't know how many of you out there are fathers, but I know some of you may have one, so I hope that you had a good day and at least sent them a card or something. Because I got my dad a belt. Like a ratchet belt, like one of those cool ones. And we went to Red Lobster. A very simple day. Father, I crave milk. You're my father. No. 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 But yes, I will tell you about my time at Trist's. So it was a very simple time, right? I took a bus, and I visit Trist occasionally because we only live a few hours away. And he picks me up, and we got a burrito at this really weird place, and I got like a Nashville hot chicken burrito or something, right? And it was weird, but it was good. It had like pickles and ranch in it, but it was a burrito. And he ended up getting one that tasted like leftover Chinese food, which I thought was fucking amazing. But either way, yo, Mush, thank you. 6 months, oh my god, you have half a year left before you're one of the Gradient Floppy boys. But anyways, so I guess I can just summarize it. So, one notable thing was that we wanted to perfect our cookie recipe, right? So every time that I go over to Trist's house, we've always made chocolate chip cookies. It just kind of became a thing, right? And the first time we went, we made them. They turned out pretty good. We followed directions off of the back of a bag. The second time, our cookies were a little more expressive, so they ended up okay. They maybe a teeny bit hard, but not bad. They were definitely edible, and they were better the next day. But this time, so I mentioned that we should make cookies to Trist, and he's like, this time we're doing it scientifically. We're gonna watch videos, we're gonna find the best recipe, and we're going to make the best chocolate chip cookies we possibly can. Narek, thank you for the sub, by the way. 17 months. Wow, we're gonna get to a point where some people are like 50-something months. And I'm going to keep, like, acknowledging it. Because I appreciate it. Thank you. But anyways, we watched videos. We watched the Tasty video on how to make cookies and was just kind of annoyed at how pretentious it was. Because they're like, oh, you got to use 3 different types of flour, and you got to use this and that, and you got to do this, and you got to brown the butter. And Trish and I are just like, this is too much for chocolate chip cookies. You don't need that. And then we found another recipe that literally referenced that video and was just like, yeah, no, don't do this. Just do this. So we ended up making spectacular chocolate chip cookies. We sifted everything together, the baking soda, the flour, the salt, you know. Did you guys watch the videos? Didn't you guys watch the videos I sent to Tris? Which ones? We only watched a couple videos. But no, we watched a couple videos and then we found a recipe of a video that we saw that was much simpler. Cake and Triss looking at Gordon Ramsay baking cookies. I don't think I'd trust him, honestly. Have you seen the way Gordon Ramsay makes a grilled cheese sandwich? 5-star chefs are great at making 5-star chefs things, but like, I don't know, some things you just don't mess with, right? Senju Dai, thank you for the gift subs, by the way. Wow. Holy moly. Yeah, no, it's like Future Canoe said, where Gordon Ramsay started off making idiot sandwiches. No, basically calling other people idiot sandwiches, and then he ended up making himself one. I can't believe they filmed that and thought that was okay. Like, that video is astonishing to me. I wonder if he regrets it. Did they ever delete that video? I mean, he's a multi-millionaire, so he's probably fine, but... Ramsay has gone on record saying his grilled cheese wasn't good enough. You know what? I think Gordon Ramsay should remake his grilled cheese on video, a redemption video, right? Kind of like the lady who Uncle Roger roasted, where then they got together and then like made rice together, and it was like a nice ending. Also, Junks, thank you. Yo, Cake, love you, man. Love you too, Junks. This is me booping you. Oh god, I didn't mean to put you into my void. Whoops. Also, don't worry, it's warmed up a little bit. But anyways, we made those cookies and they were spectacular. We sat in a hot tub where I actually made one of the best drinks I've ever made in my life. Oh, we got a stretch. I didn't poke his eyes, I booped his nose. There's a difference. Okay. Y'all get the t-shirt smothered today. And a hydrate. Excellent. Oh, but I have to like move it back. One sec. I think that should be good. I'm going to be wearing pants today because I'm in this world and I feel like the pants just kind of fit better. But my drink is over here. I actually just have normal titty milk today. Nothing crazy. Anyone walking in, that's gamer subs. That's a flavor of gamer subs. I heard that. Game Wiz, thank you. 15 months, hell yeah. You are well contrasted with the world, so that's a good thing. Well, do you not have any channel points? Let me see if I can redeem things. It should be just like unlimited for me. So for example, if I do a wobble. Maybe it is on cooldown. The way that the redeems work is that when somebody does a specific redeem, there's like 10 minutes before someone else can do it. Yeah, I was a little worried when I made this world because it is like white, right? So in VR, it can be... If you stare out into the void too long and you're not used to it, there's definitely some like light sensitivity. But at the same time, this is how I saw it. So, and I'm kind of happy with it. I like the colors here. They're very subdued, you know. The blue of the bottom kind of like when I baked it, it does like this really nice bounce light, which stands out really well. Which, by the way, you guys can come here if you want. I promise it's very soothing. Come to think of it, I can't see my channel points either. Maybe something bugged out. Can you still redeem stuff? Yeah. Make sure to refresh. Also, a bounce light. Hee. Yeah, I guess it's just a couple of you. Oh, yeah, that's right. Cake, did you or did you not hold a Bunday? Yes, that was... Okay, so that was actually a fun part. Tristan and one of our friends named Amphi went to this... it was like a food truck festival, right? Very small. Not really a lot of, like, good food truck food. It was more like... Alright, I'm gonna go on a little tangent right now, right? Why is it that food trucks nowadays don't have, like, food truck food, right? Because whenever you go to a food truck now, it's like a full entree, like a full dinner that you have to, like, sit down and eat, right? And it's always, like, something like $22, like $18, $20. And it's just like, why? So most of the places were kind of expensive. Like, they had this one seafood place that had like $22 lobster dishes, and it's just like, you're a food truck, what are you doing? There was another place that had sliders, where Tristan and I were, I told Tristan, I'm like, I actually want to really get one. I want to see what it looks like. He's like, yeah, me too. And so we go up. And, of course, you ever just look at something and you just immediately know how it tastes? These sliders, the bun was like, it was bread, stuff inside, bottom bun, and it's just like, that tastes like ketchup. That tastes like ketchup and bread. So, I like sliders too, but these didn't look very good. Like White Castle or Crystal sliders are nice and compact, and you get what you pay for. These were just bready and ketchupy. But it's not all bad, because we ended up getting there was this empanada truck, and Tristan and Amphi got them, and I was like, I don't want empanadas. I had them and they're bad, like a long time ago, like frozen ones. And then they got them. And then they gave me a bite, and I'm like, this is one of the best things I've ever had. So I ended up getting 2 of them as well. And they were so freaking good, man. So good. But also they had dessert empanadas, which were extremely messy. And I ended up getting the Reese's... I got the peanut butter cheesecake filled one. Which, you know... Of course I had to, right? But anyways, so a couple highlights of that trip. One, it was very, very windy. So when we were walking over to there, a balloon, literally a balloon on like a stick. Metsume, thank you for the sub, by the way. Hey Cake, the world's looking good. Thank you. I'm glad. You should come visit it. You should all come visit it in VR chat sometime. Come on, leg. Sorry, you want to see how fucked up my leg is right now. I don't know why it's doing this. It's stuck. Hang on, let me recalibrate real quick. Sometimes that fixes it. No? I guess not. I gotta recalibrate again. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. We'll just pretend my leg isn't all fucked up. It's not the base stations, it's literally the tracker. One of my Tundra trackers is fucked up and weird. Twig legs! Oh yeah, I forgot. So, normally, the reason for that, I'll show you real quick. So the reason for that normally is because I have socks on, right? I'm actually going to turn my trackers on and off real quick. That might help. fixing my trackers midstream because they're always screwing up. But that's okay because this is a Zen stream. So the reason that when... I'll show you in a sec because I have to recalibrate. You may have noticed that normally I have socks on. So that the reason my ankles are so tiny is because normally I have a shape key that squishes them in so they don't clip through the socks. It is a very, very common thing on avatars. And I think my leg is fixed. Excellent. I don't like that, lol. I know! My immersion! Ooh! Zenday, thank you for the sub. Anyways, so, there was a balloon. God, I gotta get back to it. Is your model's hips wider than usual? Nope! That's just the power of pants. But anyway, so we were, there was literally a balloon on a stick blowing by, right? And I'm just like, hey, look, a balloon. And it came up to us. And I picked it up, and I'm like, cool, I have a balloon. And then 5 minutes in, I was just like, I don't want this anymore. But you can't just throw away a balloon, right? Like, there's something wrong with just, like, tossing out a balloon, you know? So I held on to it for a little while, just kind of hoping something would happen to it, right? Because I'm not gonna throw it away, that's like litter, right? I'm not just gonna let the wind take it. But I did have my hands... Just pop it! No, you can't do that either. What am I, Satan? I can't just pop a balloon. Did you just release it into the sky? No, it was a balloon on a stick, so it's one of those, like, it's not filled with helium, it's just one of those, like, you have a stick with a balloon and you just go... I didn't mean to grab that. Whoops. Hang on, how far do I have to be to grab... Okay. It was just like... that, right? Cake was like, I don't want this, but balloons resemble fun, and I love fun. That's the thing, it was like a representation of whimsy and joy, and you can't just pop whimsy and joy, that's awful, that's terrible. Oh, Senjudai, thank you for the 100 bits, oh my goodness gracious. Senju is showering me with the love today. Anyways, I had food, my hands were both full, and I had the balloon in my pocket, and then it blew away. And I was just like, oh no, my balloon. But I didn't chase after it because I had empanadas in my hand, and it was either the free balloon that we had caught, or the empanadas, and I'm choosing the empanadas pretty much every time. PB and the blustery day. What am I, Winnie the Pooh? I mean, I guess if I did try to crawl through a hole, I'd probably get stuck. On-screen celebration. What is that? I mean, thank you. Thank you for the 40... I think that's 40 bits. And... Onion the Okapi, thank you for the sub. 22... You're almost at 2 years. Holy shit, Onion. Ditch the pants, go full Pooh Bear. I mean... Do you think Pooh Bear would be banned from Twitch if he started an account because he never wears pants? Well, okay. So, here's the thing. What's more lewd? Winnie the Pooh just wearing his red shirt and no pants? Or Winnie the Pooh just fully butt-ass naked like he is in the original books? Which Winnie the Pooh, which Winnie the Pooh is more lewd? Oh, bother. Shirtless guys are also banned on Twitch. Well, it's a good thing I have my shirt on then. But, anyways, so the bunny. I was asked about the bunny. So we go over and there's like a petting zoo ran by teenagers or something, right? I didn't exactly see what it was, but there were goats and sheep and other stuff. I didn't really care. You know, I've been a countryside man for a while, and and I was not super interested, right? Because it's like, oh yeah, it's just a goat. And they're like, oh, you wanna come into the tent? And I'm just like, nah, I'm fine. And then Trist was like, cake, they have bunnies. And I'm just like, okay. And just walked in, and this girl had a bunny, had like, actually there was like 3 bunnies. And she pulled one out, and it was one of those like eyeliner bunnies. Have you ever seen the bunnies with like mascara, where it's like a bunny that has like black markings around its eyes? And it was one of those bunnies, and she pulled it out, and Trist held it first, and then Trist handed it to me, and I got to hold the bunny. How big was it? It was like a normal size bunny, nothing too big. And then I handed it to Amphi. And just the biggest, most genuine smile on his face when he held this bunny. And I just love bunnies so much. Bunnies are just my favorite animal, obviously. And I've wanted a bunny for a very long time. And that moment of holding that bunny only reassured me, like, yes, I want one of these. I want to hold a bunny. I want to own a bunny and play with a bunny. I want to give a bunny lettuce. Benday, does that mean you're gonna bend over? This is a Christian stream where nothing bad or suggestive would ever happen. This isn't Christian. This is Zen. This is like a stream with the universe. No bad thoughts. I saw a bunny try to wake up their owner while they pretended to be asleep. Do they do that? I know that you can train bunnies. Like, first they're kind of off-puttish. They're a little like off-puttish. Is that a word? Standoffish. They're a little standoffish, and but you can apparently train them to be a lot nicer, and they'll just be like a normal pet. That's a lot of bouncing. All right, I got you. First, let's do a jump rope. I hope that my chair is right here because I plan on like sitting in it at some point. But let's see if I can do the jump rope. If only I had a real jump rope so I could feel the actual danger. Before the jump rope and a bouncy, there is a bigger. Is there? Did I miss a bigger? Because I don't see a bigger. Let me just check real quick. Da-ba-ba-ba. Oh my goodness, there was a bigger a while ago, a long time ago. Good golly gosh, okay. Don't worry, I will give you another bounce. I will give you another jump rope with the bigger boobs. Bigger redeem for the hips is gone. It shouldn't be. I thought I added it. Yeah, I'll make my hips bigger in a bit. Also, we got a normal bounty. Excuse me. Peak VTuber behavior. Someone's like, "Oh, this is gonna be so relaxing." Hey, man, don't blame me. I had Red Lobster before this. I had at least 4 biscuits. Chibia Bell, let me give it a shot. Little squeaky. This man will do a string of meows before burping right into the camera. I'm really not meaning to burp. I'm sorry. That's just how it happens. Also, yes, the Red Lobster biscuits are like the best fucking thing ever. Like, and they were good today too. They were like based today, right? We went in and you know, they took forever. Like, you know, we thought our waiter was like kind of just forgetting us. And it's just like, oh man, where's the biscuits? Where's the biscuits? And then we finally get them, and they're like as perfect and buttery and soft and warm as they could possibly be, and it was so good. It was like the best thing ever. The Cheddar Bay biscuits are better than most things on the flipping menu, man. I like Red Lobster, but they give you the best thing at Red Lobster for free. Red Lobster or Texas Roadhouse? That is an interesting dilemma. Because if you have ever been to Texas Roadhouse, you are aware that they have a thing. Their bread that they give you by default is these like sweet biscuits, right? Not biscuits. They're not biscuits. They're rolls. They're like these sweet rolls, and it comes with like the sugary cinnamon butter. And it is so fucking good. It is god tier, right? Especially on a good day. Now, I'm one of those people that I like my buns, like slightly, I don't want to say undercooked, but I don't like them brown, right? I like them to be like as soft and almost doughy inside. That's like ideal bun for me, right? So sometimes they overcook them, but when they're just right, they're really, really, really freaking good. But I can't say that they're better than the Red Lobster biscuits, right? If I had to pick one to just get rid of forever, it would unfortunately be the Roadhouse biscuits, because a life without Cheddar Bay biscuits, what is going on? What would you name your pet bunny? I've actually thought about this. I've actually thought about this before. Oh, bye, Benny. Although you might want to hear the name of the rabbit. So I've wanted a rabbit for a long time, but when it comes to what I would name it, so first off, I want an orange rabbit, right? Like specifically, like, yeah, they come in orange. I've seen them in orange. But you know that I love Halloween a lot. So if I had a bunny, I would name it Pumpkin. And I've wanted an orange rabbit named Pumpkin since I was like 15. And that is the consistent like thing that is 100%. I want an orange rabbit named Pumpkin. How flippin' cute would that be, right? Think about it. Imagine holding an orange bunny and it's like, oh, his name is Pumpkin. What's stopping you? Room mostly. I don't have the room for a rabbit, and rabbits need a lot of room to like run around. Get a red bunny named Mario. What would Mario's persona be? That's the question. Like, if Mario had a persona, which first off, I don't think he'd make one of his own accord. But, would you give Pumpkin a green hat? That's a good idea. I want to give him a, he's a tanuki. He's a tanuki or a raccoon. I don't know why I didn't think about that. He'd be a tanuki. Because he's always, he's always wearing animal costumes. He has meowed before, though. Right? He's been a lot of things. He's been a tanuki, he's been a frog, he's been a cat, he has been a bunny. That is a good point. He does jump a lot. Bunnies jump. Mario jumps. Maybe that's why we just connect so well, right? We're both rabbits deep down. If Cassie was a furry, what would she be? Oh, she'd be a bunny, easily. She's supposed to have rabbit-like things with her design in general, but It was only really bunny ears. That's true, but he still had them. In Super Mario Land 2, no less. If you were a furry, what would you be? I don't know. That's gross. I don't want to be a furry. Ew. I don't even want to entertain the thought of being a weird furry person. Hi, DG. Mario balling with all that cash and multiple fursuits and sonas. I mean, to be fair, he kind of just, like, finds it, but at least it fits him. I don't know. Only meat sonas here. Only skin sonas. Jetfaxy, thank you for the Prime sub, by the way. We gotta stretch. If bunnies didn't exist, what would you be? So that's the thing, right? Because before I made PB, well, I should say before I made the Malkin in general, me, I guess I always associated with dogs, but I feel like a cat more. I don't know. I feel like both. I can't really pick between a dog and a cat, which I know is super basic. But also we got his mother. They're way bigger now, so it doesn't take much to do this. Do I have German Shepherd? Okay, you know what? I should ask you guys. What were I not a bunny, what do you think I would be? Do you got that bark in ya? I don't know. A corgi? Why a corgi? I don't know if I could be a chinchilla, Giga. Chinchillas are small, usually. And I'm not small. I'm a big boy. I'm a big man. You resemble a Shiba. Isn't, like, being a corgi kind of basic, though? I don't know. I do meow, Supersonicu. That is right. You'd be a capybara. I feel like you just wanted to talk about capybaras. I could see you at being a lion or a fennec fox. That's like the opposite. Those are two completely different things. Maybe a fox. I feel like a fox would be cool, but I don't know. Maybe I was a cat. You know? Poochie from Yoshi's Island. Poochie is fucking weird. Poochie is like a... My leg has fucked up again. One moment. I'm T-posing. Whoa! Sorry. Having fun there for a sec. Bro, what is going on with my leg? Ooh. Sorry, I think I looked down too much. There we go. How about a Koopa? I don't really feel like a Koopa. I don't have Koopa energy. Thing with being a fox, though, is that there's so many foxes, right? Goomba Sona. Well, listen. I'm not stepping on any toes here. All right. We already have a Goomba in here. He can be the Goomba. I'll be the bunny. Not a raccoon. I'm not a raccoon, even if Mario is. You got any more Trist's adventure stories? Well, we did go to the city. And that was fun because one of his friends was visiting with their family from the UK. And we ended up going to a ramen place that we had been to before. And this person was adorable, by the way. They were so sweet. One of the nicest people. And they never had, like, ramen, right? Like, real ramen. They didn't even... They had never used chopsticks, even. And... So... One sec. Yeah, no, we went to this nice ramen place, and they were so nervous, but they were adorable, right? And it's just like, oh no, this is one of the first times I've eaten out with like friends in such a nice place, and it's just like, hey, it's okay. But yeah, them and their family was super, super nice. They were both super nice. And we went to a Japanese bookstore. We went to... Where else did we... Oh, we went to Nintendo World. That's right, we went to the Nintendo store. And that was... it was actually cool. That's right. So, last time I went to the Nintendo store was super lame, right? There was almost nothing there. It was all normal looking stuff. I think I went in like the winter. So we go there, and it's all Paper Mario stuff, right? So they had like Thousand Year Door stuff in the windows. They had Thousand Year Door stuff like displays everywhere, and upstairs on the big TV, like the big screen that you can play stuff on, they had Thousand Year Door. Now I have beaten the hell out of Thousand Year Door, right? I've beaten Bone Tail already. I've beaten another super boss. I've beaten the game just in general. So when I got there, it was like in Petal Meadows, right? Which is, you know, just the basic first level of Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door. And getting to play on that huge TV was a really interesting experience, right? Now, the controllers I was holding were basically melted. It felt like an acid goo monster had basically, like, just deteriorated the controller. The thumbstick was lumpy, right? But either way, I washed my hands after that. I mean, it's you know, a public pair of Switch controllers in New York City, so no, I was not going to be messing with that. But putting that streamer practice into action. So I was actually annoyed. I tried doing super guards, and the lag between the TV and the controller was slightly too much, so it was hard to do so. I was pulling off stylish moves, though. Oh, so it was your Mad Catz controller. Well, it wasn't that epic. It was a little bit more lumpy and melted, although my Mad Catz controller will hurt you for using it. So, give and take. Also, someone has asked this question multiple times. I don't normally talk about it, but you know what? I will today. So, how did I get my avatar? This one in particular was actually, I made the body for it, and then I paid my friend Sayu to make it for me. The one I had before was made by my good pal Cryptia Curves. But the answer is money, like any avatar. This one was like half made by me though, so. There are great tutorials on how to make your own avatar. It's not easy. It's one of the most challenging things I've ever done. But definitely worthwhile. You can control the way things look. Hey, didn't know when watching it alerts you that you are live streaming. Listen to me. Pretty cool. Yes, I am streaming. Hello. Do some squats. Okay. Though, let me fix my trackers again real quick. I don't think I've ever like done a Sunday Bunday to I've never done a Sunday Bunday to this kind of music before, so it is a little strange. It's nice though. I like this song a lot. I was like just listening to it last night. Genuine question, how come you don't sign your art? I used to. I just don't as much anymore, especially when I don't consider it like a big piece, right? Like I'll sign pictures I'm super proud of, but most of the time, most of my pictures I don't consider to be like big or important enough to sign. So also excuse me, I'm not gonna move from my spot We're just gonna, actually, I can turn around. Let me just set it to world. Alright, I haven't done any squats today. I should have exercised, but I was doing Father's Day stuff, so. I do kind of want to make my own, like, low poly PB at some point. But I've got a bunch of other things to do right now. How many months is the disc? I think it's like 24. The CD is like 2-year people, I believe. There are PB pics on Pinterest? I should have looked it up, honestly. Whoa, hang on. There we go. I feel like my boobs are sticking up a little too much though. Let me try recalibrating. There we go, that's fine. It's 18? Okay, it's 18 months. I don't know, it's been a while since I've looked at it. Also, Chibia Bell, you ever just frolic around this world as on your own, as your own bunny self? Yes, I do. Actually, I hang out in my own worlds sometimes, just like alone, right? Just to kind of vibe out. Not too often as much, but this one I definitely ran around. Mwah. Whoa, I kissed in too much. You clipped into my face. One sec. Mwah. There we go. A far less scary one. Oh, and a hydrate. I kind of want to like sit down though. This feels like a good place to like sit, you know? Well, we'll sit when it hits the 8 p.m. mark. We've witnessed the inside of your mind. There's nothing. Wouldn't it be great if I just modeled like a fully like rendered brain in there, like a realistic human brain with like ambient occlusion and everything? It was just a single boob. Okay, fair. That's more in character with me. I did draw a picture one time of just like a guy with his brain was just a boob with a nipple. Wait, even better, a tiny PB. Oh, you know, it'd be great if I did like the plush, if I had a 3D model of the plush. Also, I want to sit down now. We've been in this world, and I haven't even sat in the water once. It's a little messed up if you ask me. So let's go over here by the water. I hope the water's not too loud, by the way. Hang on. I gotta make sure the chat... Where's my chair? There's my chair. Hot tub stream. Well, not quite a hot tub stream. Corey, can we get a temporary water balloon, please? Where's a good view? I guess I could just do it like this. Thank you. There we go. I have the chat here. I can be all leaned out. Also, I just noticed something. Something is very visible with the water. Oh. A lick. I got you. I've never done a sit-down lick, though, so... There we go. Yeah, let's bring it down a bit. Perfect. Did someone just get another lick in? Hang on. How did we get 2 licks? Oh my fucking god. Okay. Oh. Come on. You know what? I think this is a good view. Or did I have it like lower? I don't remember. I had like the perfect camera angle and then someone like redeemed something. Cake, the water will make your sweatpants moist. Well, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, no. I'll just dry them off. Plus, nothing wrong with wearing clothes in the pool, right? Oh hell yeah, guys! We got a back joke, everybody. Gotta give a golf clap for the back joke. Can't really. Wait, is this like audible if I do it like this? Hang on. Say the line, Bart. Her back must hurt. It has been a while since we've got a back joke. How big are we right now? I actually put my, my boobs are back to the normal size, actually. So technically 15%. I shrunk them a little bit. We need a days since incident. Where it's like days since somebody makes a back joke. Well, go bigger. Okay, I got you. You know what? Let's do like 40% just because we're gonna be funny. We're gonna be big today. We should do a Pee Wee Herman scream when someone does a back joke like you said the secret phrase, where we all just like laugh and point at them and, you know, beat them to death with hammers. Oh, thank you for the gift sub, by the way, Senju. They went bigger, I subbed them. Hell yes, brother. It is important to have your floaties ready for the pool. The nice thing about, like, tits in general, both fake and real, is that they all float. Though, here's the question. If your boobs are big enough, and would you be able to float automatically? Because being able to float in water is like a skill, right? It is something you have to, like, know how to do. It's not a hard thing to learn how to do, but it is a thing that you have to learn. So if you have, like, if you had gigantic tits, would you actually just float, right? You just sink. I guess if they're, like, big enough. Do implants sink? I thought they floated. They're filled with liquid. Also, we gotta stretch. I wonder if I can even do a stretch at this size. Yep. The answer is yes. Implants don't float! Not gonna lie, my headcanon is that PB has fakes. Oh yeah, no. They're implants. He's a boy who got fake tits. I'm looking it up right now. Hang on. Alright. Do Hang on, let's move the camera down a little bit. Yeah. I have to know now. It's gonna bother me. This is a little awkward in VR, but I will do my best. I have so many fucking tabs pulled up. Do breast implants float. Let's take a look. Neutrally buoyant, breast implants float and sink in the manner your movements dictate, and, just like natural breast tissue, will go as far underwater as you will take them. However, competitive swimmers may find some slight drag created by the larger size of augmented breasts. Okay, and there are other things I'm seeing here, like, let's see, from a plastic surgery website. Let's see. Do breast implants make you float? Will it save you from drowning? Blah, 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 blah. Here's the thing. Breast implants are not a flotation device. They will not make you buoyant, nor are they a suitable alternative to a life vest. Alright. See, what I'm getting is mixed signals here. Like, one thing said that they're as buoyant as the direction that you are, and then another one's like, no, you'll just die. So... I don't know, I need to ask someone with big titties their experiences with being in water. We should always call them augmented breast from now on. I mean, I guess that's what they would be, technically. I don't know, but there's something real punchy about fake tits, right? Like, augmented breasts... So, also, my tracker is being silly. Augmented breast sounds like scientific, right? Like, ooh, like... This is a thing we are altering, and it is all medical and whatnot. Cyberpunky. Fake tits is like, holy fuck. Like, just, you know, God, look at how big his fucking tits are, you know? It has a different vibe to it. Also, I will put them back. Although 40's a little big. Please go back to the bigger size. Haha, it felt so short. I brought him back. Don't you worry. I just got off work and this is the first thing I come in on. Us talking about fake tits. I mean, to be fair, that's like a normal topic on this channel. There's no pose redeem. What kind of pose do you want? I may just give free poses tonight. Or at least like one free pose. Maybe I shouldn't open the floodgates for that. Implants are salt water. Salt water is mildly heavier than water. They are not a major change to your buoyancy. Meat breasts are meat breasts? Ugh, don't call them that. I mean, actually, that's really funny. Meat breasts are mostly fat, which is lighter than water, which floats. See, work robot work is over here with the facts. Although not all breast implants are saline. Sometimes you've got like gummy breast implants. Expanders are saline technically, right? You think PB can smack his implants and play him like a drum? I guess so. That'd be kind of funny, actually. I would request a power pose like a lower camera angle with you striking a cool hero pose. But I'm so comfy right now. I'm sitting. I'm relaxing. My feet are way too close to the camera. I didn't mean to. I just meant to go like this, like, oh, I'm relaxing, but. What if I just lay like this? You think anyone's gonna be mad? Gotcha. I'll do that when I get up. But right now I'm too chilled out. Hang on. What if I just like full relax, like only boobs, no PB. There is a beans redeem, I just didn't turn it on today. Because every time people would redeem beans, I would just like I would stand up and be like, oh, here I am, I'm gonna do the thing. And then people are like, show me the feet, show me the beans. And I'm like, fine. So I have to like sit down and do this thing. Yeah, you guys are getting a little, little toasty today. It's a good thing I'm wearing like normal clothes today. This would be bad. You should increase your size the more zen you become. Oh, okay. No, I'm just kidding. We gotta go. I don't know what I expected today. I don't know what kind of energies I expected. I probably shouldn't have had coffee. Like, this morning. Oh, PB is a guy. Yes. That's kind of the... If you describe PB to anyone, the very first sentence is, man. Is a man. Is a male. Man, fake tits. A little more quirky. I didn't mean to be more quirky. I think it's my chat that got quirky. Because I just have, like... I've had so many redeems, like, one after the other, like, boom, 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 boom. How would you describe PB's personality? He's just me. Or a version of me, I suppose. But... biting fart bubbles in the dream pool like a dog. Get out of here, Dracula! Actually, no, I could never tell Dracula to get out. He'd kill me. Well, they say the chat reflects the streamer. I mean... I feel like there's reasons. How would... He's literally me, for real, for real. I mean, yeah. That's not even wrong. I literally injected my... I injected my meat puppet design into him a little bit. With my hair and stuff. Have you ever seen the Pool Rooms VR thing? There's so many VR pool rooms. Is it in VR chat, or is it like a, is it like its own thing? Because I know there's another, there's this one game coming out called Dream Core that I'm very excited for. And I don't think that's VR, but it looks good. But I'm sure there's like another Pool Rooms VR game. It was VR chat. There are so many pool room worlds. I went to one last time. There's aesthetic pool rooms. There's the pool rooms, which is a sequel to the backrooms world. There's, you know what, I'm gonna just literally type in pool rooms and see what comes up. Just start listing stuff. Pool rooms, pool rooms, pool rooms, pool rooms. There's so many pool rooms. 002, the pool rooms. Pool room 3. Liminal pool rooms. Pool room madness. Escape the back rooms, the pool rooms. One of these days, I actually need to go through those. I really like the pool rooms. Then again, I think most people do. I literally was in pool rooms last time. This has been 2 water-themed streams in a row. VR creators not trying not to make a pool room challenge. 0%. So the thing with making a world in VR, the reason there's so many pool rooms is because they're very, very, very easy to make, right? And this isn't to discredit people who make pool rooms, because they're really cool, right? But at the same time, think about what it is. It's very simple geometry, typically. It's water. Water and boxes. And yeah, you can do some variation here and there. You can add some special stuff. You can add new textures. You can add new props. You can add stairways and rails and waterfalls and fountains and all sorts of things. And hey, maybe even if you're feeling a little saucy, maybe some neon lights somewhere. But thing is, it's very, very easy to make. And because they're such an interesting universal thing that most people enjoy, it's no wonder that so many people end up making pool rooms, you know? I've always wanted to make a pool room. It's just that there's like too many of them, you know? I did make this, which isn't really a pool room. It's more so like a dream pool, right? It was something I literally had a dream about. Everything in here is supposed to be like poured concrete. You can't really see with the stream, but if you actually come in here, there's like a slight texture on things. Vaporwave pool room, which is what I went to a few streams ago, is literally that is the prequel to the world I went to last time. Like that was like a preview world where it's like one little part, and then the next world I went to was like the big version of it. So I've been there. Very, very pretty. It's got lots of how did you make this room cake? I saw it in a dream. I did! That's literally how this place happened. And I held on to it for like 4 days. I wrote it down as soon as I woke up, and I'm like, ooh, I gotta make this. And then I got home and I drew a Cassie that people liked, and then I'm like, okay. So then I sat down and worked on a world for a little bit, mostly to like practice Blender a little bit, you know, because I'm still having to practice Blender. I like Blender a lot. You can do so many things with Blender, but it's also very... It's a lot. There's a lot of things that you have to learn. It's very, very technical. I think pool rooms are also a way to learn how to make proper water physics textures if you're new to VR chat. It's just a shader, really. There's so many water shaders out there. The one that I use is called Silent. It's like the silent water shader. And the thing that makes it reactive is another thing called Silver, I think. Hey Cake, this is my first ever stream I've ever watched. Happy to have it be yours. Hey, thank you for coming in. Actually made a Twitch account because of your streams. Ooh. Been following your lovely art for years and your Discord for over a year. Love the new PB outfit. And does that mean we get new PB pants for merch? See, I've actually gotten that question a lot, because people have asked for like actual cosplay pieces of PB before, and I think that'd be super cool, honestly, but it's also one of those cases of it might be too expensive to like mass produce. I don't know. I'll have to ask DG. Because I have been asked about the shirt before, like the normal PB shirt, but it's a very weird shirt, right? Pajama pants? PB pajama pants. See, the question is, also S rank, thank you for the sub, by the way. Thank you for the gift sub for him. But the thing with clothes and stuff is like how much can I push it, you know what I mean? Cuz if you do logo stuff, then it's easier to buy and easier to like wear in real life, right? But if you have stuff with like boobs on it, it's a little bit harder to wear outside of your house. You could wear it at cons. Like we have the things that are huge shirt, which I made specifically with the idea of cons in mind. But ever thought about making a Palm Plaza tank top? I actually would really want one, TBH. DG wanted to wait till summer to start making tank tops and stuff. I could definitely use a tank top, so we'll look into it. We have some other stuff coming, though. We still have the pins that are coming. We have another hat, which I'll obviously keep you updated on. PB cosplay is weird because I have looked into it before, obviously, and the shirt itself is the hardest thing to find, right? Because it's not a kind of shirt that just exists. When I made his shirt, I was literally, I'll show you the shirt I'm talking about too. When I made this shirt, right, I didn't plan for it to be anything. It's supposed to be like a weird combination of like a Fashion Nova shirt and like a beach tank top. And I guess you could just make like a kind of normal tank top, but it still wouldn't be the same. Also, there is kind of like an overhang, but the shorts are hard though, for sure. Let me put my shirt back on. The PB shorts they're literally like vintage ring athletic shorts, but man's also dressing like a bimbo, so they're not like wholesome shorts. They're very short. And then that combined with like there are socks with like the straps that like hook onto shorts. I have a pair of them, by the way. I have PB socks. Would you personally cosplay PB like with forms? I'd like to at some point. I'm currently back on a cut, so I would need to lose a bit more body fat before I'd want to do that. And even then, it would require, like, you know, probably hip forms, for sure. I hope you're doing well today. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm hanging out in my pool world. I'm hanging out with the boys, you know. I am not meaning to... I underestimate how close the camera is. Come on, trackers. Let me do my little boob bounce thing. I join and there's already feet in my face. I'm sorry, Sayu. They, I'm sorry, they made me. I do what I'm told, I do what I'm told. I'm screaming like the one splicer in BioShock, like in the farmer's market. I do what I'm told. Yeah, there are no feet redeems tonight. I just thought about that. And yet, to be fair, I'm not sticking my feet in the camera. I'm simply lifting up my feet in a normal, casual, normal, casual way. Anyone who hasn't played BioShock is going to be very confused on that, by the way. Meow for me. Alright, here's the thing. I will meow, but I will not cough or burp. I will just meow, alright? There we go. No burping. No hacking up a hairball. Just normal busty boy meowing. Now I want to hear meowing with excessive coughing and burping. You should have come earlier then, because I did like a, what was it? Was it meowing and then a burp, or was it bouncing and then a burp? It was something. I ended up burping like crazy when I didn't mean to. What do you think PB's special stats are? I have no idea. I mean, I burped after a high, well, no, wait, no, I did a jump rope thing. Are you sure PB isn't a cabot? I'm not used to rabbits meowing. Listen, you know who else can meow? Link from Wind Waker. Think about that for a second. I would feel bad assigning my own stats, right? I don't know. I feel like PB's high in charisma. He's got a lot of charisma. PB's Riz. Oh my god. I feel weird saying Riz, like unironically. I think he'd be above average strength, little agility though. High charisma, low agility. What do you mean low agility? I guess his agility wouldn't be great. I imagine he's pretty strong though. He is like 6 feet tall. He's not small. +5 intelligence. Bro, why you gotta do me dirty? I don't have low intelligence. So it was funny actually. When I made him in Bone Labs, and when I say me, it was more so asking Fiji to convert it for me. You don't get to assign your own stats, right? You're assigned stats based on your body type. And because PB's legs are so fucking huge, he ended up having really, really, really high speed. So he ran faster than most characters. I watched 3 streams in a row, Cake. Hi, welcome to your 3rd stream in a row. Hello. You missed a bigger redeem, by the way. Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't mean to. Well, at least I put that shirt on, and I almost took it off. We're getting to like hyper sizes now. I'll go to like 60. Why not? I'll bring it back. This is gonna be a lot of people first time walking in, just like, oh yeah, I knew he was a fucking freak. It's getting harder to bounce. Oh, a stretch. High luck, I imagine. Being conjured from a virtual world feels like a type of omen. That is true. Although I guess you could say that see, I don't want to call them AIs because of how how the concept of AI is seen right now, just overall. You know what I'm talking about. But in a way, the Malkin kind of are. Like, canonically. PB would have bad perception. Oh yeah, no, he can't see anything, like, under him. He looks down and half his view is taken up. Actually, I think my boobs are... I think the water is reacting to my boobs, like, properly. Although I'm not gonna stay huge the whole time. Just for a minute. Here's to the boys. Thank you, missing number. 13 months, hell yeah. Hello. Alright, we're gonna go back to being not 60%. But that means that next time someone well, you know what? No, I'm not gonna give you guys ideas. Y'all are quirky today. By the way, quick announcement for everyone who is in here. Flat mode, okay, I got you. Goes flat, starts announcing things. Half the audience is just like, oh, I don't want to look, I don't care no more. But I'll bring him back eventually. Actually, wait, how do we get the... There we go. Now we're the full male package. Chrono Mike, did you redeem a smother after I got flat? You know what? I have an idea. Let me be flat for a couple more minutes. Wait. What would a flat smother be? I'm gonna give you a normal one, I promise. This is just me being goofy. How'd I do a normal? I have to, like, really look down to do this. Flat smother is a butt. That'll get me banned. It's just a normal hug. Aw. Just a normal hug. Okay. I have an idea. What if I am flat and then I just go... Boom! Alright, so, quick announcement, because, while nobody's redeeming anything, so, I have been working on assets for something tomorrow. So, and I hope that I can do it tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to. I have most everything for it done. But tomorrow is going to be a, I've been talking about it before, but I'm finally gonna do it because I've been making stuff for it. Tomorrow is going to be a very, very special Mario Monday, right? Now you know how much I like Mario. I literally have a day dedicated to it. I never get tired of it. But tomorrow, I'm not just playing any game. I'm playing literally my favorite video game ever, right? Which is Paper Mario 1 for the Nintendo 64. So, like, I'm gonna have special things for it and whatnot. But either way, I want it to be like an event. Because it is quite literally my favorite video game, right? So, if you want to come see that, if you've wanted to see what Paper Mario 1 looks like, then please hop on by. Because I've been excited to play it. I've wanted to play it for a while on stream, but I wanted it to be like a special, right? I wanted to, like, Paper PB redeemable? I don't know. Because that would get rid of my boobs. We'll I'll think about it. But either way, yeah. So, stop on by tomorrow. I don't know how long I'll go. I kind of want to go longer than normal because it is my favorite game ever. So, I am a little nervous though because I'm not one of those people that reads everything, right? I know that when a lot of streamers do RPGs, they like read every line and then just get exhausted. And I'm kind of not about that. So, it'll probably be a chiller stream as well, but Paper Mario has a somewhat slow start, so I'm sure an extra chapter wouldn't hurt. You mean chapter as in like the amount of time I stream? Yeah, that's the thing about Paper Mario 1. The prologue is not great. It doesn't give you action commands. And hey Cake, I just wanted to say this stream setup is so unbelievable. Yo, Zero! Holy shit! Zero was actually the person that we met in the city. Hi, Zero. Hang on. I gotta do something real quick. There we go. Hi. This is how Zero saw me in real life. I just wanted to say this stream setup is so unbelievably cozy and I love your avatar so much. I'm very nervous, but you were delightful. It's so cool. I'm glad I tuned in this while doing some art doodles. Thank you for stopping by. And I wanted to say that you were a delight to hang out with in real life. Is the thing working? Yeah, there we go. Hee. I'll take these guys off, though. Oh, you know what? Let's do it the cool way. What was I saying? Talking about Mario or some stupid shit like that. Yeah, what I was saying is I am a little nervous about, like, all the words. But I think it'll be fine. And what was I saying before? Yeah, the prologue is a little boring. It leaves a pretty bad at first impression because you don't get action commands. I guess it's to just like teach you the basics of the game, but that's silly because Mario RPG lets you do it. Oh, so you wear your pit vipers when you go outside. I wear pit vipers most of the time. Pit vipers are my default look when I go out anywhere. I don't really like the 1,000-Year Door prologue, TBH. It's only till chapter 1 until I started to like the game. I think 1,000-Year Door's prologue, its only real purpose is to get you acquainted with the town, right? Less the mechanics and more so just like the environment, because the whole idea is that it wants to establish that you're supposed to talk to people and explore. I don't think it's that bad. It's... at least you can still, like, fight with, at least you have action commands. It doesn't take super duper long to get to the first chapter. I can't think of a good general Mario RPG prologue. Mario and Luigi has a fine one, like Superstar Saga, where you go to, let's see. You fight Bowser. You go on Bowser's ship. You fight, what's his name, Fawful? And then you end up in the, like, fields or whatever, and that's where you really start. Superstar Saga has too many forced tutorials, IMO. I feel that. They don't let you choose, right? They don't let you choose to do the tutorial, and that's something I'm noticing, because I've been playing, I have been playing Superstar Saga again, and I've noticed that is very prevalent. You know what, now that I think about it, Mario RPGs don't typically have great intros, right? I guess Mario RPG itself does. Paper Mario is a little slow. Thousand Year Door just kind of gets you in the town first thing. Superstar Saga, once you get past like the very first area, it's much better. Hello. Also, I'm always flattered to hear people who are just like, oh my god, I wanted to make I also wanted to be a busty boy because of you, and I'm just like, he. We're growing, metaphorically and physically. I have to play Super Paper Mario at one point. Like, I'm probably not gonna do that on stream because I just want to like experience it for real. It looks okay. I can't say whether it seems good or not, you know. People that like Super started with Super. They didn't play the first two. People who played the first two are usually like the first two a bit more. I want to see a Sticker Star stream just for the funny. So you want me to be in pain. You want to watch me be tortured. I see. What the hell? I've watched a bit of Sticker Star, and it is a miserable fucking game. Oh, bye S-Rank. Yo, the big emote. I gotta make more emotes. You played Bubsy 3D, though. Okay, that's fair. Actually, Bubsy 3D is a horrifically miserable time. Hang on, let's yeah, that's right. I didn't turn on locomotion. I'm scrunkling up. I want to like move over here. Wait, I know what I want to do. I want to sit on this thingy. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna leap to it. I have to stand up to leap to it. Excuse me. Alright. See if I can jump to it. What? Nope. What? I made it. Cool. Now I'm on the seat. It looks no different, except that I'm on this platform now. Which, to be fair, I did design it to be a seat. Misha, did you beat Paper Mario, though? How far did you get into it? You did beat it. Paper Mario 1's like my... it's my favorite game, period. I like it more than Thousand Year Door, honestly. I like Thousand Year Door's combat more, but that's about it. Are we just vibing, just chilling today? Absolutely. Today is a zen day. I've got the water right next to my ear. I've got the healing bowl music. And of course, we're talking about Mario. Then again, tomorrow is a special Mario stream, so I guess that's why it came up. I'm gonna have to look through a strategy guide real quick, though, just to, like, make sure that I remember everything. We know a Nintendo Direct is coming this month. Any predictions or hopes for it? Ooh, okay. So... they're not announcing the Switch 2 yet, right? I'm pretty sure they're not doing that. They said they'll announce the Switch 2 at, like, the end of the fiscal year or something, but not this one. So, this is probably going to be one of the last, like, Switch Nintendo Directs, huh? Well, they already announced Luigi's Mansion 2. I think what they're gonna do is possibly remake a couple of other games, just to kind of, like, end out the Switch life. Because it feels like that's what they're doing in general, right? I don't think they're gonna do Prime 4. It would be cool if they did, but I kind of have no faith. It's one of those things that'll come out someday. See, if we're talking about things that we're predicting and things that we want, those are two different things entirely, right? Because if you're asking me what I want, I would really like, I'd really like HD versions of the Zelda games released for the Switch, right? I'd really like to play Wind Waker and Twilight Princess for not the Wii U. The fact that they're stuck on there is really sad to me. I'd really like it if they also somehow put, you know, Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D on the Switch marketplace or whatever. Because those games are stuck on the 3DS, and that's very unfortunate. Because the 3D version of Ocarina of Time really is the best version of it. Majora's Mask is a whole nother story. That's like the worst version ever. You don't need to play the 3DS version of Majora's Mask. And if you do, make sure you mod it, because it's actually broken. But either way, oh, you know what they're going to announce? I think they're going to announce an Oracle of Seasons and Ages remake in the style of Link's Awakening. If that game did well enough, I think it would be foolish for them not to. Because Oracle and Seasons Zelda, that's the only top-down Zelda that I truly love. And they've already made Link's Awakening, so doing it in that style would be neat. God, if we're getting, like, really, really wishy, if we're getting, like, so wishy, I would want them to announce that, like, Mario Galaxy 2 is available as a DLC for the 3D All-Stars game. Because I'd really like to play Mario Galaxy 2 again. Imagine if just randomly out of nowhere they announce a remaster for the first Paper Mario. Now, I've talked about this before, but there's two reasons I think they won't. One, they have it on the Switch. They already have it available for NSO, right? You can already play it. Two, Paper Mario 1 has been much more readily available than Paper Mario 2 for a very long time, right? You could play it on the Wii, you could play it on the Wii U. You couldn't play Thousand Year Door again until now with the remake. But another reason, a big reason, is that Paper Mario 1 has a unique art style that the rest of the games don't have. And Nintendo has acknowledged that, right? They literally, there's a little Easter egg where when they, in the original game, it was the, like, on a wanted poster or something, there's the sprite for his head, which is from Paper Mario 64. They literally redrew that sprite to look how it would look. So, they have acknowledged it's a different art style. I don't know if I'd want them to remake it and just have it look like Thousand Year Door. I don't know. Either way, as far as, like, new games go, I can't really think of one. Mario and Luigi as a series is probably dead. I think they killed it. They've only made them worse as time has gone on. Oh, you know it'd be really cool, though. Another, like, Kirby Lost World or Forgotten World. If we had another game like that, I'd buy that immediately. I really liked that game. Definitely my favorite format of Kirby game I've ever played. If you didn't play Forgotten World, definitely give it a shot. I hope they are. Because that engine is a really fun thing for Kirby. Thousand Year Door, oh my god, there's a lot of... Are we on... We have slow mode on, right? Thousand Year Door Remake probably reignited interest in proper Paper Mario formula. if I was a very, a very, 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 very hopeful man with no realistic adult, like, limitations on what I would hope for. Nanaboof, thank you for the Prime sub, by the way. I would like a new Paper Mario. In the style of 1 and 2. I think most people would. But the only thing that concerns me is that the original director of Paper Mario no longer works on Paper Mario. So I'd want him to come back for that. I don't want Nintendo themselves making Paper Mario. I want Intelligent Systems and that guy leading it. You know what I mean? I feel like my throat is like hurting a little bit. Yeah, it's getting a little squeaky. Super Paper Mario, it would be nice if they re-released it in some form. But the hard thing about remaking like Wii and 3DS games is, and DS games in general, is just because they are built around a specific system. Wii probably not as much, because if you can make No More Heroes without Wii controls, then you can make anything. But something like on a DS is always really hard to translate. Would love for a new Mega Man RPG series. Oh my god, dude, another Battle Network. Didn't they make like 6 million of them though? You know what? Even though I don't think it would happen, I'm gonna throw my hat in the. I'm gonna throw a coin in the wishing well. For Corey's sake specifically, because I know Mega Man fans are dying over here. I would love a new Mega Man game just in general, right? Like, and something that's not classic Mega Man. I mean, like, a new Mega Man. They're remaking Dark Moon. I'm sure they can do that with Wii games. Well, I mean, what Wii games would they remake? You know what would be kind of cool? Like, I know I shit on it all the time. But imagine if they made a new Super Mario Brothers collection, right? I don't know about you, but that would actually be one of the best things ever. Because I wouldn't have to pay $60 for new Super Mario Brothers Wii U again. And 2, it would be an opportunity to actually compare and contrast them. Having new Super Mario Brothers 1 and 2 actually to play next to each other would be really nice. I want to play new Super Mario Brothers 2 again. That game was fun. Amp, thank you for the sub. Hi, hello. 19 months. You are so close to 2 years. Also, everybody give it up for Amp for being my head mod. The server would be a fucking, like, just Wild West wasteland out there were it not for Amp. So everybody give Amp a round of applause. Also, if you want to join the server, you can do !Discord and hang out in there. Although I've been a little quiet lately, so. But yes, thank you. Anyways, yeah, if they did Super Mario Brothers, new Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and Wii together, I think that would be actually really cool. Clap your boobs together for the head mod. That's not a good noise to clap your boobs to. It's the best noise, actually. I wish I could relate to you Pokemon people. I wish you the best. I want you to get... I want you guys to get so much. But I personally cannot wish for any new Pokemon things. Because I am not super versed in Pokemon in general. I actually... Oh, you know it would be really cool. Oh my god, Nintendo. Imagine if Nintendo was cool, right? For a second. I know, weird thought. Imagine they were cool. You know what cool guy Nintendo would do? for their next direct, they would say, hey, guys, guess what? We're releasing an HD Wii Sports collection with Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort in one package, and you can play it with Joy-Cons. And it's in HD. I would fucking come, dude. I would die. Like, that would be so much goddamn fun. And it's like, oh, but they did Switch Sports. Well, nobody wants to play Switch Sports, alright? Switch Sports looks fucking shitty. Like, they got rid of everything that was charming aesthetically about Wii Sports. So, just give me Wii Sports. Wii Sports Resort was so good that the series peaks there. It's not even just that. It's that Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort have a very particular look to them that is very nice and pleasant. And the fact that the Miis are so simple, but they're there, it just works perfectly. And then Wii Sports Resort is just like a perfect follow-up to that, right? More stuff to do. It's all fun. Most of it's fun. Better motion controls, right? Fun fact, I actually have my Wii U... well, I have my Wii U gamepad, like, charging, because I am going to do a Wii Sports soon. A Wii Sports stream at some point. Not for Mario Monday. Because tomorrow we're doing Paper Mario, but, which, you know, by the way, be there for that. But I really just want to play Wii Sports again. I've wanted to play it for a while. I got a new Wiimote and everything, one with the Wii Motion in it. So Nintendo Switch Sports is pretty lame. I just didn't like the way it looked. The soccer game didn't look very fun, TBH, and it just made me wish, like, hey, why are there no Miis? Where are the Miis? And it's like, oh, you can put your Mii heads on a character. It's like, no, that's not what I said. I said I wanted Miis. That's not a Mii. That's a weird Fortnite guy wearing a Mii mask. Where are the Miis? I guess they're trying to, like... It looks like a combination of Fortnite and, like, Splatoon, but in a way that doesn't work for me. You know? Do you see the new game about Peach? I might play it at some point. Goomba said it wasn't bad. I watched his video on it, and he's like, oh, it's actually pretty good. And I'm like, if Goomba says it's good, then it probably is good. But yeah. If they remade Wii Sport, not remake it, just re-release an HD version of it, I would cry. I would love that so much. See, Goomba, I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason that I didn't want to try the Peach game is because it gave me Yoshi's Crafted World vibes, and that game was boring as shit. That was a baby game. Which, by the way, I should probably play that on stream. So, you know what we should do? We should have an event where every Mario Monday during a specific month is all Yoshi games. It has to be a Yoshi game. Yoshi Monday, right? Because Yoshi games are technically Mario games. You know what? Yep, that's what we're gonna do at some point. So you want baby stream? Listen, I didn't say I wanted to do it, but I feel like I should at some point. Like, Yoshi's Island is a perfect video game. Literally, I'd say it's the best platformer ever made. Yoshi's Story is not quite as good, but I like it quite a bit. It's very fun. And it's very nostalgic for me in particular. I've never played Yoshi's Island DS. I don't know if I want to play Yoshi's New Island. That game has the worst soundtrack in all of video game history. Do it on a Tuesday, call it Yoshi Yesterday. So I'm still doing Mario Monday, and then going right to Yoshi Yesterday. I don't know. Also, I need to find a way to emulate 3DS games, because Citra just does not work on my computer. Maybe I need a better graphics card, I don't know. But, yeah, having a Yoshi... a Yoshi month might be fun. Yoshi Yum Day? Yeah, that might work, actually. We'll do Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story, Yoshi's Woolly World, which, by the way, I actually really like that game. I rented it once, and I remember having a lot more fun with it than I thought. Yoshi's Woolly World is like a weird in-between Yoshi's Story and Yoshi's Island. And it's a good game. I enjoy it. Yoshi's New Island makes me want to die, but mostly because of the soundtrack. I haven't played Yoshi's Island DS. Is that one any good? Nobody ever talks about that. Also, I have played Mario Sunshine. I played it last time on stream. Yo, Island DS is good. I will fight anyone on that hill. All I remember about Island DS is that you can get a baby Wario. And a baby DK. Which, I guess a baby DK is very important. It exists. How about Super Princess Peach? Because people don't tell me why they like that game. Some people just do, or they don't. Yeah, the art style for DS is a little weird. It's worth playing. It's great. Why does nobody talk about it then? I remember the art being pretty. Mario teaches typing when... Oh my fucking god, you just reminded me that I have to play Mario's Missing on stream at some point. Oh golly. Okay. That's a game I have to be in a mood for though, because that game makes me yell. It's a fucking stupid game, but I really like it. It's super nostalgic for me. I've rented it from Blockbuster so many times as a kid. Yes, I was a kid when Blockbuster was a thing. I'm old, but isn't that just a really boring game about geography or something? Yes, it is. 100%. Cake, off the top of your head, what Mario games have you 100%ed? Let's see. All the old ones. Anyone that was on Mario All-Stars, I've 100%ed. Super Mario World, I've 100%ed Yoshi's Island, I've 100%ed Mario 64, I've 100%ed Paper Mario 1. Not Paper Mario 2, but... I haven't 100% Mario Sunshine. I have 100%ed Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, though. Shovel Knight. I haven't played Shovel Knight in years. That was a game I got for Christmas, like, forever ago. I remember it being fun, though. Oh, yeah. I have 100% 3D Land as well. As well as 3D World. I've 100% a few of them. I don't really 100% a game unless it's, like, fun to do so, though. I'm definitely not a completionist type. I've actually 100% very few games. No More Heroes. I did 100% that at one point, which was slightly tedious, but I had to because it's one of my favorite games. Oh yeah, Wonder! You guys literally watch me 100% Wonder. Oh no, did I stream that? I know I 100%ed it though. Yeah, same. I find 100% boring most of the time. Yeah, because Mario games in particular don't reward you for 100%ing anything, right? Sunshine is infamously bad about it because what you get is a picture of everyone where it's just like, hey, thanks for playing. It's like, bro, you made me go through that and you give me a picture. But Odyssey... you know, come to think of it, I haven't 100%ed Odyssey. That game feels a little too big to 100%. Though I probably should at some point. I do remember liking that game. Luigi's Mansion. Can you really 100% Luigi's Mansion? I guess if you get the highest mansion, you get all the stuff. You get all the rooms. I guess that counts. Get all the booze, you know? It's not a super hard game to 100%. You also get the blue shirt and sunshine. You get that before you 100% it. Did anyone remember those old cartoons where they made about Mario the Super Show? Are you talking about... Oh yeah, no, you're talking about the Super Show. I love the Super Show. It's fun. We've talked about it before, though. Mario 64, funny enough, I didn't actually 100% that until recently, for the first time ever, right? Because I love that game to death. I play it so many times. Mario 64 is my default video game when I just need to open something up to, like, put my hands on it, you know? It's probably Mario 64, but I had never 100%ed it until this year, actually. I didn't know that your reward was getting a really high triple jump that's, like, sparkly. I was like, whoa! And I did it on the computer first, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do it on my actual, copy of Mario 64. And I did, and it was a proud moment. For every Nintendo man-child. Finally 100%ing that on a CRT TV is a great time. Do you like Mario Party? I do. But I've only ever played a couple of them. I've played 2, I've looked at 3, I played a little bit of 7, I played a little bit of... I played 8 once, and I actually had a lot of fun with 8. For the Wii. I don't know, the mini-games were fun, what can I say? But... Wait, you get a sparkly triple jump? Yeah, if you 100% Mario 64, and you go talk to Yoshi... he gives you a sparkly triple jump. Which you don't really need at that point, because you've gotten everything. Also, you do, like, a flip, and then you, like, bounce every time you jump, so technically it's, like, worse. But it is fun. I do want to play Mario Party 3 at some point. I have to consult the men about that, though. Because Mario Party is a fun time, but it's definitely an exhausting time. It's one we gotta be in the right mindset for, you know? Because otherwise, we're just gonna be stressed out. Corey's just like... I don't want to play that no more. But... I'd rather eat glass. Oh yeah, well, Corey, you do that anyways. I'll look into it. I do want to bring back Friend Friday anyways. I don't know if I'll play Mario Party for a bit, though. Again, I have to consult the men, the boys. I have to see if they'll come back, because I would like to play with the same people. I ended up buying a pair of sunglasses at Target like the ones you had. Oh my god! After Zero tried on my fucking Pit Vipers, they were like, yo, I've got to have my own. Alright. Well, let me just... Let's get back to the main area. Why am I all bent over? Oh, okay. One sec. Whoa! Too close. Is this auto level? I can't tell. Everything is so scrungly. There we go. Did you know the sound of flowing water is actually just someone taking a off-screen... Is someone off-screen taking a huge piss? God, I hope not. Also, it is once again... Hang on, let's get back to default view. It is once again that time. So, thank you for joining me on this much quirkier Sunday Bunday than I was expecting. I put the redeems there, but I'm always surprised whenever I do, because it's like, oh man, I wanna zen out, I wanna hang out, and then people are like, make your boobs bigger. I'm like, okay, which is fair, because it's like, well, I like making my boobs bigger anyway, so it's fine. Anyways, so come check out this world. Please get it out of Community Labs. It is called Healing Pools, and I would like you to come and see it. You don't have to have VR to come look at it, but as always, just search it up. You will find it. And, mwah. And with that, it is time for me to head off. Now, remember... Will it, like, back away if I out? Alright, remember, stop on by tomorrow. Same time, same usual time, because I'm going to play Paper Mario. And I think, because it's going to be an event, I might just play Paper Mario all week. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, good night, fellas. Let me just... Oh, I fell into the pool. That's okay. You can just look at this geometry for a minute. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Alright. Bye, fellas.